And shout out to my aunt for being a go-getter, honey. Yes. Hello everyone and welcome back to Kayla's Corner. In today's video, I am going to be doing this beautiful, this popping, this far, I don't know, lovely glitter, silver glitter eye look. And I'm going to be showing you all how you can achieve the same look if you wish to do so. I'm assuming that you're interested because you clicked on this video. But before we get into the video, I'm excited for this video for two things. One, because I've never done anything as complicated as this as far as eyeshadow looks. Another reason why I'm really excited for this video is because starting now with my videos, I'm going to be implementing an inspirational quote at the beginning or end of each of my videos, just to give somebody out there some encouragement, just to give somebody out there a push, some motivation, a pick-me-up, whatever you need that's positive in your life. I'm trying to, release that out through my channel. So the first quote that we have for today is by Winston Churchill, and it says, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts." And the reason that I chose this quote for today is because with me being a small YouTuber who is just starting out, sometimes it can get discouraging if you see that your videos aren't getting as many views as you wanted, or your subscriber count isn't growing like you wanted, or just in general your channel isn't where you want it to be. And this is not only with YouTube, this is with anything in your life. Whether you're starting a new job, whether you're thinking about moving out of town, whether it's a new business venture, whatever it is, when you're starting something new and it's not going as planned, sometimes the easiest thing for us to do, or the quickest thing for us to do, is to want to give up. You start questioning whether or not you should be doing this, whether or not this is the path for you. You put so much time and effort into something and it doesn't turn out the way you want it to be. So that can be discouraging. But like the quote says, you just have to have the courage to continue. You have to be patient, have the right mindset, be steadfast, never give up on your dreams. This idea, whatever you have in your head, whether it's the YouTube, whether it's to get a new job, whether it's to start a new relationship, whatever it is, this idea was planted in your head for a reason. So don't give up, go and get it. This is funny because my aunt calls herself like a go-getter. So you just have to have that mindset. Like, everybody should want to be a go-getter. If an idea is planted into your head, go out there and get it. Try to achieve it. If it doesn't work out, maybe revisit it at a later time, or never give up on your dreams until you have fully put all you can until figuring out whether or not it works for you. So I thought this was a good quote because for me, sometimes it can be discouraging, but I know that I have the courage to continue. I know that I'm a go-getter. I know that I am dreaming big. I know that I have been patient. I know that I am steadfast, and I know that I have the mindset to do this. So I just wanted to put that positive energy out there, and shout out to my aunt for being a go-getter, honey. Yes, honey. Thank you. Let's get it, because now I have that in my mind. Everybody should want to be a go-getter. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep pushing. Okay, so that's the first quote that we're going to be implementing today. If you have a favorite quote that you would like me to share on my channel, just leave a comment down below with your favorite quote and why it's your favorite quote, and I will implement that into my videos. I really hope that you all find this encouraging and motivating so that you can keep going. Okay. Alright, you guys, as always, I am going to begin by priming my face. With primer, you just treat it like a lotion or a moisturizer and rub it all into your skin. Next, I'm going to be applying the Got To Be glue to my eyebrows so that I can kind of shape them to how I want them to be. If you would like a more in-depth tutorial, I do have an eyebrow one on my channel that you can check out, and I will link it down below. Right after that, I'm going to be applying the mascara so that my eyelashes will have time to dry before I begin to put on my false lashes. To help tone out some of the dark spots on my face, I'm going to be using a concealer that's my skin color, and I'm going to be blending that out with a damp beauty sponge. So now we're making progress toward getting ready to apply the eyeshadow. I'm just going to be taking a light concealer for under my eyebrows, and I'm going to be blending it out. Then I will be taking that same concealer and applying it on my eyelids so that when it's time to apply the eyeshadow will be as pigmented as possible. After I've got that concealer applied, I'm just going to be using a powder to set that same concealer. Out of this palette, the first color that I'm going to be taking is that dark brown, and I'm just going to be blending that all into my crease. After I feel like I've gotten that dark brown all blended well, the next color I'm taking is that lighter brown that's kind of like a nude color, and I'm going to be blending that right where the dark brown starts at the top, just so that the dark brown transitions well and isn't too harsh. The last color that I'm taking is the black, and I am blending that into my crease and also down into my lid. On the right eye, I do think I took the browns up too high, but on the other eye, they were where I would have preferred them. But I'm not really upset about it because you all know I always say that the more you practice, the better things get. And like I said, I'm very satisfied with the way this look turned out, especially since this has been one of the first complicated eyeshadow looks that I've done. Now I'm going to be starting the cut crease. I'm just taking that light concealer and blending it into my crease area. I'm not going to go all the way across the lid. I did leave a little space at the end just to give it an ombre effect. After that, I am taking a silver eyeshadow and blending that into where I just put the concealer at on my crease. I do need to get a more pigmented palette that has a silver in it though, because this one kind of didn't do what I was expecting it to. With the glitter, I am applying that over the silver eyeshadow. Altogether, I applied 3 coats and let each coat dry between putting on the next coat. One thing I didn't like about this glitter is that it was wet and was messing up my shadow. So next time I might use a glitter glue first and apply the glitter over that glue. So this is what the shadow looks like after I finished on both eyes. And I do believe I went back and added more glitter to the spots where I think my eyeshadow needed it. So after I've got my eyeshadow all on my eyes, I'm just going to follow through with my normal makeup routine, starting with applying the false eyelashes. For the foundation, I wanted this look to be more full coverage, so I did use more foundation than what I normally use. Honestly, the key to foundation is just making sure you blend it well enough. So in the beginning, you can see my face is really shiny, but blending it with the brush and the damp beauty sponge tones down and mattifies the foundation. Now it's time for highlight and contour. I'm just going to highlight and contour the normal areas, and once I have all of that done, I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. And you can't tell on camera, but I do allow this to sit for about 5 minutes before blending it out. So something that I've learned as I, do my makeup more is that blending with everything that you do is key. You may think that you've blended enough, but that flashback is no joke. So if you think you've blended enough, go ahead and keep blending. After I've blended all of that out, I'm applying the Maybelline powder first to the areas that I highlighted. Then I'm going to use a brush to tap that powder in while also swiping it away. Then I apply the Airspun and do the same thing. With both of these powders, I don't bake. I just put them on so that they can set my highlights. Now I'm just using this black Radiance palette, and I'm using the powder contour and powder highlight on the areas that I contour and highlighted. After I've done everything that I needed to do, I am just setting my face. I am looking for a new setting spray, so if you have any favorites, please leave a comment down below and let me know. Currently, I'm using the NYX setting spray. Alright you guys, so that concludes this look, and I am loving it as always with everything that I do. That's how you have to be. You have to be your #1 supporter. But anyway, I really love this look. I love the way the eyeshadow turned out. especially for it being my first time doing a glitter eye look or even a complicated eyeshadow look in general. I think I did really well with it. Of course, it's just going to get better over time as I practice. I was thinking about doing a eyeliner, a liquid liner on top, and I was like, no, baby steps. I didn't want to mess up the whole look and have to start all the way over, so that's the reason that I didn't do a liquid eyeliner on top. But I really love the way it turned out. It's just so cute. Like, it's really simple, but it's like popping also. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to leave down below an inspirational quote in the comments so that I can implement that into one of my future videos. And I will see and talk to y'all in my next one. Peace.